This is the MLB pregame. Thursday night baseball on the show from Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the first of this four-game weekend set between the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros. Michael Candyman will stand in now 1 day after his amazing 5-for-5 performance yesterday afternoon.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
No ball. I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Trent Candyman will dig in now. And as you can see, he's right up there in the American League batting race. Currently second entering play.
And I think it's just a little too early to get overly excited about this guy.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. Now to the plate, Michael Candyman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Now batting,
Trent Candyman stands in following an RBI single his first time through.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. One and two. Here it comes. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And what's the call? It's a home run. High in the air out to center field. Gomez moves over. 2 down. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Michael Candyman steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. A 1-0 pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Gomez at the track, the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 15 for him thus far as they open it up to 6-2 now. Michael Candyman will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has. Michael Candyman is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Hit hard towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Trent Candyman steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ball game right here.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. Takes this the other way to right. Bonifacio will get there, and he puts it away. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. You'll see on the line score, 4 hits, including that big.
And welcome back to the MLB. Friday Night Baseball now from the Lone Star State and Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend. Michael Candyman gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Around second, he'll try for third. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third. Michael Candyman stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Hit hard back up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1. Coming to the plate now, Trent Candyman, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit in the air out to center field. Bonifacio moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Michael Candyman steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep to left center field. Bonifacio ranging back to the track, to the wall. Gone! Michael Candyman will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Michael Candyman will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our top player of the game award?
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory.
Matt Vasgersian back now on the. From Southeast Texas, we welcome you inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Today, it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros. Michael Candyman will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. First pitch coming, here it is. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Gone!
The batter,
Ready to take his hacks again, Michael Candyman, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
0-1 pitch on its way. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered.
Michael Candyman will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, the team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
And that's in there, base hit. Around third and being waved on home. 1 run is scored. In to score, the runner from second. Striding into the box, Trent Candyman. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And he takes ball 4 again. And clearly, guys, they just don't want any part of him in this one. Tim Popboy stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Yeah, you know, and this could get ugly in a hurry. Or pretty, I guess, depending on which dugout you're sitting in.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. 1 run scores. 2 runs score. And he is in there. Standing in and working on a fantastic game, Michael Candyman. He has 7 runs driven into his name so far.
Huge game for him so far, and he's looking for even more.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Gomez going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Michael Candyman will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th. And he begins the 7th inning with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Runner goes for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. But he'll just play a little cat and mouse as he looks him back. Set to deliver on 2-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Springer is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Coming to the plate now, Michael Candyman, and he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here.
Yeah, all he needs here is the double, guys, so he's going to be feeling just a little bit of pressure. Cycles are so rare to get.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, You got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Gomez has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner from second is in to score. And a very good performance offensively for this bunch. But out of everyone, I think we should single out this fellow right here as our top player of the game. This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll get Tuesday Night Baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Michael Candyman gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Michael Candyman stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well.
And this one is gone. A home run.
Center fielder
Michael Candyman stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
And the runner from second is in to score. Throw won't get him.
now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Trent Candyman will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, there have been some hard-hit balls in the inning already, but this isn't exactly one of them, but it's going to work out well for him just the same as he reaches here with another hit in the inning, and this one's just
Michael Candyman will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. His 3rd home. Michael Candyman comes to the plate looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in there. Base hit. The run scores from second, and he'll get in there safely.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. In the pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. Just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
Pitch misses the throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
And I think you're going to start seeing some raised eyebrows over in that opposing dugout. When you've got a big lead like this, you've got to just stay where you are. Stealing third? That's just a no-no.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Plays off the slurve there, and it's 3-1 now. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
He's set. Here's the 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Jeremy Jeffress will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Number 7 stands in.
Number 7.
1-1. Here it is. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in because you're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. This is line to left. Ghost is there. Let's see if they test it. In to score is the runner from third. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, seemed like everything he touched turned to gold. He winds up with 5 hits in the game. Without question, a standout performance.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Red Sox win it 13-4. Good night from Fenway.
And remind you to please drive home safely.
Both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome you back to the MLB pregame show. First pitch of Game 2 in our series is right around the corner. But before we turn that corner, here is our Topps player spotlight. Michael Candyman will be in the glow. And not only was he an all-star during the midseason break, but he also shined the brightest out of all the great players in the game as he won the All-Star Game's MVP. Wednesday night baseball now from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. With that, here's how Buck Showalter lines his Orioles up in this one. Who are you focused on, EK?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hitting 8 can stay hot. He's hitting over 400.
Michael Candyman will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
Oh, and Matt, I know you love talking about numbers like that. If you look at his recent play, it hasn't hurt that average one bit. He's hitting over 500 in his last 10 games. Goodness.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 24 home runs for him on the season. And with it, the Red Sox have tied it at 1.
This guy's got to be at the point where he's thinking, do we really need to play another team?
Michael Candyman will see if he can do it again. He homered his first time around.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Michael Candyman will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game. Michael Candyman stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. On the tag from Cervelli, he's out at the plate. Trent Candyman takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
And let's just train our camera on that runner leading off from second. He's watching that pitcher like a hawk. So once he sees that he's not paying attention to him, he just takes off. And the head-first slide gets him into third just ahead of the throw.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Tim Hotboy strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third. Looking to keep this a one-run game. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 4-2.
So smart here at the plate. You can see he's not trying to hit the ball out of the park. Well, there are times for that, but here he's got a guy.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the big.
Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this 3-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the Topps Player Spotlight. Michael Candyman is our subject, and not only was he an all-star during the midseason break. Well, it's not quite a nor'easter, but the rain's coming down pretty good here at Fenway Park in Boston. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. And now the starting lineup.
He is such a clutch hitter for this ball club. His average with runners in scoring position is up over 400 on the year, so expect him to cash in if he gets a chance.
Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a 2-run shot into the box. Michael Candyman. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Oh, and guys, he absolutely hammered that pitch. When you're talking about a long home run, they all count the same, but goodness gracious, was that thing hit.
And so far, he's throwing a lot of fastballs here early in the count. And these guys have picked up on that, so they're just going up there looking for the hard stuff, and they've been all over him.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this rally, but he's able to beat it out on the back end. Michael Candyman strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Drives it out to deep right center field. Alvarez looking up. Gone! Solo shot to right center. His second of the game, and it moves the right. Michael Candyman will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. Michael Candyman will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game. And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task. Alvarez is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. And he'll take those extra 90 feet. So a good job of collectively swinging the bats in this one, but if we had to single out one guy who outshined all others, I think it's the man who stands out right here. He's our top.